So for those of you who are doing the engineering events, this is the section you want to watch. If you did a lab or research-based event, you can skip over this one. So for some of our engineering-based events, so these are events in which the students build their device and bring it to the competition, you'll see the following impound events. What this means is that you want to be at the event location early, about 8 a.m., to start accepting the impound events. So we have a meeting that is at 8:10 a.m. So you want somebody there to start accepting in the devices and checking them in. And there's going to be a book of receipts that you'll give, and you just write the team number on it and give it to them so that there's evidence that they've turned it in on time. So there's about a 2-hour window to do impounds. So if you are doing one of those impounding for engineering events, then you've got until 10 a.m. to get them turned in. If a student turns in a device and you notice that there's something wrong with the device that might cause it to be unable to compete, you can tell them, I see a problem. If you can fix it before the close of the impound window, you're good to go. But do not tell them what the problem is. The reason for this is that some teams could have a very simple fix, and you're giving specific guidance to them, and others could be more difficult, and we start to create unequal playing fields for the teams. So just tell them, I see a problem, fix it if you can, and you'll be good to go. But don't tell them what the problem is. And then you'll also give the students a receipt. So before the impound window closes, do not release any times, distances, any other information that might be vital for them to tweak their device before they turn it in. Make sure that by the way, the distances are released after the impound window, so you'll put up a sign or announce that. If there are, make sure that they put their team ID and their team names on the device, and that's usually like with permanent marker. So everybody that's doing an engineering event, you're going to get a spreadsheet on a flash drive. These are also available online. Please use these. It is very difficult to score these events using the paper copies, and I'll have paper copies so that you can record everything, which we need as a backup. But you want to put everything in to an Excel spreadsheet. So what that means is bring a laptop or, something that can work with an Excel spreadsheet. So make sure you bring a laptop, and that way you can enter everything in. I will have the team names and numbers already populated here, so you won't have to worry about that. But then the rest of this, you'll go ahead and fill out. I highly recommend that you get a hold of this and play with it ahead of time, because some of these they've got yes, no. Some of them are not as intuitive. And so they might be asking you a question and you're not quite sure what to put in. So you sort of want to go through and play with some data sets so you can see how the score is generated at the end. So those are available on the event supervisor page on the Science Olympiad website.